good. Everything is good so far.
It's good to hear. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. Yeah, it's been a long time, right? Almost a week.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing we
Life.
can do about it.
What can we say?
Yeah. So, like, how was like your week in general?
Okay, it was like a little bit busy. I have like a lot going on,
Oh yeah.
and because of work too. Yeah, I feel like yeah, I have like a lot of movement, so I just like going ups and down, trying to back everything up, and yeah, working at the same time. How about you? I think you had your day off yesterday. How was it?
Like you could say like meh. It wasn't like I didn't do anything special. Like I just like relaxed in the house, like scrolled down videos or watched some stuff. Maybe played a little bit of like video games on my old PS3.
Whole day. Video games.
Yeah,
Oh, what did
I
you
played
play?
just GTA 5 to be honest. I didn't do anything. I was just like roaming like the whole area, like making stuff up.
Uh-huh.
Like
Just like you were bored, I think.
yeah, that's what I usually do to be honest. Because when I feel bored, I just like boot up my PS3 and like put in like
Uh-huh.
GTA 5 and start like doing anything random things to be honest.
GTA.
Yeah,
I used to play it long time ago.
it's
Wow.
very nice. It's very nice. But
Yeah.
to be honest, like I like the story mode. Like if you finish the story the first time, second time, third time, like if you finish it like a lot of times, it becomes like repetitive. So you just end up roaming the streets in a car or maybe like making
Yes. Heading people, keep heading people every
until the
time.
police start
Trigger the
chasing you.
police.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Um,
Until you just like write down, leave me alone. I used to write it just like to let them leave me when I was really young.
yeah, or like I try to steal like the jet, the military jet, which is kind of hard
Yes.
because they always kill me before I do it. I managed to steal it
Yeah.
like maybe three times, maybe four times, in all the tries I did. But yeah, I usually end up dead because like they bring the tanks and they start shooting like tank rounds.
Yes. Shooting like crazy. Keep like shooting and I just like keep on hiding and then they end up like kill me. So
So yeah, so
I have nothing
basically
to
I do that out of boredom. And since we're talking about boredom, I prepared a video for it. Oh, that was clean.
I'm
That was
excited.
clean intro. I'm not gonna lie. I just thought of it. But
Actually I'm excited. I'm
yeah,
really excited to watch
me
it.
too, me too, me too. Okay, let's go right in. Let's jump in.
Let's do it. Yes.
Here, action and danger is exciting, but this is a fake gun, and the process of enlarging a hole like the barrel of a gun is called boring. Boring. Boring a hole is a slow process requiring repetitive movements from a tool that goes in circles, which may be why things that are slow and repetitive and don't appear to be going anywhere came to be described with the same word. They're boring. But why do we get bored? And why does it matter? Evidence of being temporarily uninterested in anything happening, boredom, has been found as far back as ancient Pompeii.
Like, do you have any answer for this question? To be honest.
Why do we get bored?
Yeah. Like, why?
Um, I think because of like doing like the same thing over and over again. Like sometimes you feel it's like too easy. Okay, I was just like worried about it, but now I feel it's easy, so I'm just doing it. So what is like the purpose of doing it over and over? When you just have no like passion anymore, so you feel bored.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
kind of
sometimes.
agree with you. Yeah, I kind of agree with you to be honest. But also, like, humans are kind of like weird. Like when they discover something, for example, let's just say you discovered a new song and you like it, like you
Mhm.
really, really like it. So play it over and over and over until you're tired of it, until you get bored of it. So
Yes.
the moment you get bored of it, you just like, okay, like take a place with the others over there.
Yes,
When I
yes, I
play,
always play the
yeah,
song.
yeah,
Every time I do that. Oh my God, all the time. Like it's really rare to stick with only one song for a long time.
yeah, that's kind of weird to be honest. Like, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
if you think about it, we're kind of like a black hole. We can pretty much swallow everything. It's like the gluttony sin, you know? You know the gluttony, the
Yes.
sin of gluttony? It's just like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
because it never ends. You always want more. You always want more. Always want more. Like,
It's yeah, it's true, true. Like because like whenever like you just like feel okay, I got maybe like this song or this topic or this book, like by the time you could just like feel you don't want to like listen to it anymore. You don't want to read that anymore. It's
but
nonsense, you know?
but like why? This is going on. Like why does this happen? Is it like because we're programmed to be like this, or is it like something else? I don't know.
Because you already like absorb like the thing itself. For example, if it's a song, you've listened to the lyrics, you felt related to the lyrics already. The music, you kept like discovering on like some interesting part in the song, but by time you can feel okay, now I know everything. I know what he's going to do next. Maybe you're going to link it with bad memory, so you're going to feel bored. Okay, so let me just switch and have the other one. So it depends. And depends on the person, the personality. Some people could stick with the same thing like for a long time, by the way.
Okay, yeah,
I think
I
it
can see
depends on the
like in some like areas you can pretty much do one thing and not get bored of it, like, but in other things maybe he gets bored like by other things. That's the main idea because inevitably we get
yeah.
bored of something. That is like an
Yes, we have to.
yeah, that is kind of
Yeah.
like
I think
very weird.
we are human. We are human. So we are human. So I think humans like get bored whenever they feel it's over. Okay. I gotta move. Maybe your mind tell you that.
Okay, well let's move on to see what's this about.
Boredom is a
Yes.
feeling we don't like. It's uncomfortable, but it's trivial, right? I mean, boredom happens to all of us, but now we have Facebook and Twitter and YouTube and texting and Candy Crush to keep ourselves occupied. So, really,
يلا خلينا نوجدوا هذا روتيني سو ايزي مع فينوس نعومة اللي بغيتي.
Children and their families pay the heaviest price of the war in Gaza. They cannot go to school, they cannot.
True.
who cares? Well,
Palestine.
here's the
Hmm.
thing. Physical pain, heartbreak, and nausea are also uncomfortable, but they're caused by dangerous, serious, toxic things. Whereas boredom occurs when you are merely disinterested in the outside world and the inner world of your thoughts, when you are alone with just yourself. So, does the existence of boredom mean that when it really comes down to it, life itself, existing, isn't really enough? Arthur Schopenhauer said that if life possessed in itself a positive value and
Like
real
it was a
content,
deep one.
there would be no such thing as boredom.
Yeah, what do you think about this? Like, if life possessed like such a value, like it wouldn't be like boring. Do you think like this whole thing that's going on right now, living in general? Do you think like it's pointless?
I would say yes, but because of one reason. You know why? Because in the past, people would just like feel the passion to explore. For example, you could just live with a dream like of traveling the world. I want to explore that. I want to go there, and I want to go there. But right now, when we have social media, we just like if you Google that, you will see it. If you just like type it like in 3D, you could just like feel yourself like in the place itself. If you want to like watch any like interesting thing about like street food or about any interesting place in any other like country, you see it right away. So I think it gives your mind kind of I've seen this before. felt that before, even if it's not in real life, but you've already seen it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Because of
Interesting
that.
point of view. Okay. So, in my point of view, to be honest, I don't think like
Mm.
this life, this particular life, is any special. To be honest, it's boring. Let's just say that because we're not supposed to like not supposed, but the purpose of like this whole life in general, like religiously, is only to worship God only. You know, worship God and do
Yeah.
other things. Like, but the main reason is to worship God. To worship God. You know, if you want like the
Yeah.
hereafter, and the hereafter is where you can actually have fun and all like the type of things you want to do. But here, that doesn't
Hmm.
mean that you can't have fun here. Okay, I'm not saying it, but all I'm saying is that this life in itself, it will be boring at the end of the day. You know, when
Yeah.
you achieve everything you want from it, when you like reach every like major things you want from it, at the end of the day you will get bored of it because the purpose of this life is not like to achieve like, or for example to hold wealth, or to get this position, or any type anything like any
Yeah.
sort of thing like that. It's like worshiping God and like trying to like look for a place there in the hereafter. And
Yes.
yeah, that's pretty much it, to be honest. Because yes,
Yeah. And you know what? Like people, like for example, people in Switzerland. You know how beautiful Switzerland is, and
yes,
it's really like good. But like people are there, like they have like one of like the highest like societal rates. Like why? Because they get bored.
yes,
So
because
they don't have like this kind of like point or purpose. Yeah.
you know why? Because like I think people like not people like humans in general are kind of like ungrateful, to be honest. Because no matter
Yes.
where you put them, like you can put them in any position in the world, they will like
Yeah.
nag about it or have a complaint about it. Like this
Yes.
is like a proven fact. It's not even joking. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I said like no matter what, like no matter what you achieve in this world, at the end of the day, you will be bored because like there is only so much to do in this. Let's be here. Let's be real
Yeah.
here. There's only so much to do. So when you reach that so much to do, you just like feel bored and like feel purposeless, especially when you are, for example, when you don't believe like in religion,
In
or
God.
like
Mm.
when you're like an atheist. Like to be honest, if I were an atheist, uh, I would have left the lobby a long time ago because at the end there is like no purpose. Like what's the purpose? Like what is the purpose
Sometimes, yeah.
of telling me that I okay, because I am living, I should like keep living. Like, what's the point? What's the point of
What is
living
the point of this life?
yeah, if I'm going to keep living and seeing like all this things unfold before my eyes, all this evil, like and injustice and all this, like why am I like what's gonna keep me from
What's the
quitting the
point?
lobby?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of
And
stupid.
no, out of curiosity too. They do it out of curiosity. Like they could feel that, okay, I got bored. Now I'm bored. I have nothing to do here. But what if I just decided to do that and see what is there? Like they don't really know like what is on the other side. So out of curiosity, maybe they could do it too.
No, they're
Out
just
of
like
boredom.
afraid, to be honest. I'm not like generalizing, but I think most of them just afraid because they don't know for certain and they're still searching for truth. But yeah, for those who actually like who say like, yeah, we don't like, I don't care, I don't blah blah blah. Like if I were them, I'm just saying, if I were them, I would have like hit the Alt Shift 4 and like gone, like disappeared. No joke. Yeah,
God,
I'm
for
not.
real.
Yes, I'm not
Oh,
encouraging. I'm not encouraging any type of bad behavior. I'm just speaking of myself, to be honest. But yeah, let's just keep it at
yeah.
that. I'm talking about like video games, by the way. Do not like mistaken me. I'm talking about like leaving the lobby in terms of like video games. I'm not talking about like anything
Yeah,
else.
I understand.
So let's
Yes.
just get that
Yeah,
straight.
yeah.
Okay. So let's see
I
if you agree with
understand.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mere existence itself a positive value in real content, there would be no such thing as boredom. Mere existence would fulfill and satisfy us. But apparently it doesn't because boredom exists. Is something wrong with being? Or is something awesome about us? Nearly 200 years ago, Giacomo Leopardi wrote in a letter to his father, boredom is the most sublime of all human emotions because it expresses the fact that the human spirit, in a certain sense, is greater than the entire universe. Boredom is an expression of a profound despair at not finding anything that can satisfy the soul's boundless needs.
I
So
love this
while
one.
superficially boredom might seem trivial or childish, embarrassing, almost rude to admit to feeling, one thing's for sure, boredom isn't boring. When bored, your brain activity only drops about 5%, and magnetic resonance images of people's brains while they were bored actually showed greater activity in regions responsible for recalling autobiographical memory, conceiving the thoughts and feelings of others, and conjuring hypothetical events. Imagining. Jennifer Schuessler wrote about this in her appropriately titled essay, Our Boredom, Ourselves. She points out that in line with neurological evidence, boredom historically has been an important source of creativity, well-being, and our very sense of self. It's an imposed
True. That's why when like imagine yourself like with the squad, you know, with your girls and stuff like that, and you feel bored. Like there's like to be honest, a 100% chance that one of you guys is going to like pop off and be like, "Yo guys, let's do something. I'm feeling bored." And since you're all feeling bored, you're gonna, oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do something. Let's go out. Let's shake things
Yeah.
up. That's weird to be honest.
Just got his kids to play. Yeah, of course. And he said just like a really important point about like our spirit. Like if it's really like it's getting like beyond this world, like are we just maybe feeling bored because our spirit is not really like our human bodies is just like getting bored, but our spirit is just like beyond. So I
Exactly.
love this.
Yeah, because like physically we can only do so much as I said before. Like, we are bound by limitations, like physical
Yes.
limitations, a lot of stuff. But like in
Mhm.
our deepest desires or our souls, we can do pretty much anything. If we had the will, not the will, but the power to do, we could do pretty much like
Power.
anything. Yeah. Like if we could fly, we would have flied like a long time. I'm not talking about like planes. You see, that's what. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, since we're talking about that,
Yes.
so that
Yes.
desire of flying, like people wanted to fly so bad, they come up with a solution. Like they invented airplanes, hot balloons, like jets, all type of things. So
Airplanes. Yeah.
boredom,
Because
yeah,
out of boredom, yeah, you have that desire to fly. So that they just like created this kind of thing, artificial thing. But if we just like did it without it,
yeah.
um,
Well,
mhm.
that's what's so special about humans because humans kind of like special in this like thinking and thinking out of the box because like any other
Yeah,
species they don't think out of the box. They always like evolve like spontaneously like I don't know. It happens naturally. You don't think about it. It only
yeah,
happens naturally because they had to. Like their species had to. So
yeah,
genetically, they get like some mutations and stuff. Now they have like buffs. For example,
yeah.
the crickets. Like when they're born,
Mhm.
they cannot fly. Like originally, they cannot fly
Yes.
because like their body are big and they have like
Yes.
big legs and stuff.
Like,
But
yeah,
when like a certain season comes, they develop wings so they can fly and mate.
mhm. Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. But like humans, they cannot like mutate themselves like genetically. Maybe they can in
yes.
labs and stuff, but like spontaneously, no,
Yeah,
they cannot. Like naturally, they can't. So we always have to come up with things, just like we did with the vehicles. We replaced forces with vehicles were placed. I don't know, like a lot of stuff,
Uh,
mechanical stuff.
yeah, yes, because like deep down we have that knowledge, we have this kind of knowledge inside us,
Yeah,
but we still just like we didn't acknowledge it yet. So that's why we just like feel that, for example, the one that you said, the desire to do that, just like desire to fly. So we just decided to create something that could be equivalent.
yeah, we became so smart we started replacing ourselves with the artificial intelligence. To be honest, yeah, that's how we are. Do you think that like we're gonna
And
keep going up, like evolving, evolving in terms of like technology until we hit like the peak, or like are we
yeah,
like already reached the peak?
I think we still have more because like Atlantis, like this like kind of like weird like thing that it just like disappeared all of a sudden. I believe that each like era, people are going like to reach the peak until they just disappear and another generation will come. Because like in the past, people were really like crazy. Like they just like created a lot of like other like cultures. Pyramids, we have like temples.
Yeah,
So do you think that they were just clueless?
no,
That they just like don't know what they're doing? So I feel we're going to reach that point, that we're going to reach the peak. I believe that they just like they reached, even like they had more knowledge, even more than us with ChatGPT right now. I believe so.
mm, I wouldn't
You think
say
so?
it necessarily is, but to be honest, it's not. They can't. They didn't have like they didn't surpass us in knowledge. Maybe in some fields, yes, but in general, no.
Mm,
It's not true because like we evolved so much. Like we have like a whole systems now. Like we can't
yeah.
like you
Mm,
cannot tell me that back then they are more advanced than us right now. Maybe in some like
uh,
aspects, yes, I agree.
feel,
But
yeah.
in
Hmm.
general, no, I don't agree with that. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Mm.
I think you're right in the sense of like we're going to reach the peak one day, but the moment we will reach it, we'll like go downward.
Disappear.
Yeah, we will like hit rock
Yeah,
bottom immediately. Yeah, mainly because
yeah.
like people like are evil, not naturally, but they develop some sort of like obsession with
Yes.
power. Power is always
Mm.
like something people wanted. So when people
Yeah.
like want power and it falls in the wrong hands, it always end up in a bad situations. And you
We
can
will all
go
fall apart.
like, yeah, you can see what happens like way back in the history, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
You're right, 100% right. And like, why do you think we are going like at the end of the world? Why we are going to fight with swords? Like, where are the guns? Where like the technology, like technological stuff? It's like it's going to disappear. So why is it going to disappear?
I don't know. Maybe because of a nuclear war. Maybe because of robots started to like do a revolution against us. I don't know. Maybe, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of like interesting to be honest. Like to know that
Yes.
at the end of time we will have to fight with swords again and not bullets and rockets. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I want to see how like things will unfold, but at the same time, I kind of don't. I just want to see from the TV and stuff like that. Yeah,
Not a doubt.
yeah,
Imagine you fighting with a sword.
that would
Come
be
on.
interesting. That would be interesting to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Like
To
seeing that on the
watch, not
TV.
to
Yes, not participate. Of course not. Like what?
do.
Maybe, maybe if we are like the winning side, maybe yeah, I would participate. But if we're losing, nah, man, I'm out.
Yeah,
Let's
thank you. I'm
let's skip.
leaving.
Let's go next. Okay, let's see what's
Yeah.
going.
Yes, let's watch.
State that leaves us to think about ourselves, notice things we may have overlooked, and get antsy enough to take productive actions we might have otherwise put off, like cleaning, writing, or challenging the mind with puzzles. and games. As a pressure to move, boredom may have driven us to accomplish much of what we have achieved. But how do you measure boredom? The Boredom Proneness Scale, BPS, assesses an individual's propensity for getting bored, in a sense, their ease of being attentive. Average scores range between 81.
What if I told you I made a functioning Roblox clone in under 60 seconds? What I did was use the warp.dev term
and 117. We can take scores on the BPS and correlate them with other things. For instance, people who know themselves well can easily label their feelings, have high levels of self-awareness, tend to have lower propensities for feeling bored. But when it comes to feeling boredom frequently, the culprit may be one's own physiology. Individuals with fewer dopamine receptors in the brain tend to need more excitement to stay stimulated, meaning chronic boredom may be a symptom of the way your body is. A symptom that, if left unchecked, can become something worse. Anna Gosling lists depression, anxiety, drug addiction, alcoholism, hostility, poor social skills, bad grades, and low work performance.
True. That is true. That is 100% true. I agree with that statement. Yeah,
Yes.
because like when you are bored, especially when you are like socially isolated, like the gates, the gates open for pretty much everything. Like addictions, like all addictions. I'm talking about like smoking, everything, and depression, anxiety, all that stuff like comes knocking on your door, and you cannot do pretty much anything about it because you you can't, you just can't because there's nothing going on with your life. You know what I'm talking about? Especially these
Yes.
days. Especially these days. Uh,
Uh, why do you think that someone could be socially isolated?
it's because today's age and because of social media, people are bragging about stuff they don't have, and also bragging about stuff they want to have in the future, but they just don't have it right now. So,
Yeah.
for example, you might find like boys flexing like somebody's muscles. You know, he's pretty much like sharing like a shredded guy with muscles and all that stuff with a motivational quote and talking about like
Yeah.
focus on you should focus on yourself. You should like build your wealth. Do not focus on this. But in reality, he looks like a blob, maybe a skeleton, maybe anyway. So he
Yeah.
just coping like it's a self cope mechanism, to be honest. And girls also,
Mm.
they keep lying to themselves like if he's not this rich, do not like look at him. If he does not come knocking on your door with like a diamond ring or like a
Not,
GMC cars, and
not him. Just
girl,
go away.
like girl, you're not special. You're not special. You're just like everybody else. I'm not gonna lie. Like they have high expectations because of like social media. Because like their brain got rotted. It's brain rot. Have you ever heard of like the term brain rot?
No.
Okay, so brain rot mainly means like the consumption of like mindlessly consuming social media, like scrolling
Mm.
and watching like all bullshit,
Ah,
BS,
okay.
for nothing. So you develop like these kind of symptoms where you kind of like look like an autistic guy or a girl who have like high
Yeah.
expectations, but at the same time you're not willing to do the work for it. You know, for example, like these
Yes.
girls, like most of these girls, like for example, who wants like a high value man, they are not like high value girls. They just want to sit like around and pretty much be handed things for them for free, just like that.
Uh,
And
yeah.
and
They're copying what they just like saying, like people are saying around them without even realizing that it's right or wrong. Have they ever thought about it? I don't think so.
okay, I'm not thinking that it's wrong. It's not wrong to have like high expectations, but at the same time, you should like start doing some work for it. If you want to lift yourself up, you have to lift yourself up, not wait for somebody else to do it for you. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
It's
100% I agree. Mhm.
and also like for like friends. When you have like friends, and at one point of your life, you should like life like become serious, and you have to focus on yourself in order for you to like elevate. And sometimes you end up like ghosting, like indirectly, you, unintentionally, to be honest, to people,
Yeah.
just because of like work. Like you're always stuck in the loop of work, work home, work home,
Mm.
work home. So you forget. Sometimes you forget, and when you forget,
Yeah.
there are like some people who are like considerate. They are like understanding. They know what's going on, but others they just don't. So you think that you sold them out or
They
something
take
like
it
that.
personally. Yeah, they're taking it personally,
Yeah,
as if they don't know you.
yeah, and they
So
start like
like
doing like status, like I'm not this, I'm not that. If you're not gonna blah
yes,
blah blah, like bro,
and I don't care. Like
bro,
stop, get a life.
it's 2025, brother. We're not in 2016. Stop doing that. So yeah,
Yeah,
this is
and you
exactly
know
what I
what?
mean.
Yeah, and you know what? Like sometimes social media will create the some kind of like high expectations when it comes to friends, relationships. They just like, as you said, they could tell you that they will not be your friends if they did that and did that and did that, and it will create kind of this belonging. You will feel that you're not really belong to this kind of friendship or relationship, but in real life, maybe it's not that big. Maybe it's not that a big like of a deal. Maybe like this person is just busy having his own life, and you'll get back, and it will just like
That's why,
explain that.
yeah, that's why I'm telling you that the reason of this, like this kind of behavior, stems mainly from boredom because people have nothing to do in their lives. They just like sit
Yes.
around and consume social media. So when you don't, for example, like reply instantly to their messages, they're like, this guy is just like, this guy is sold me out. This guy is not faithful. This guy is this guy is that. Or this girl is this girl is that. So
Yeah.
because they have
Tell
nothing to do, like brother or sister, please lift yourself up. Look for a job if you're jobless, or maybe do like study something. At least study something, a language, for example. Like, by the way, if you want to learn English, you're welcome to learn English with us here
yes,
in Bus English Center.
we will help
Yeah,
you with
yeah, we'll help you 100%, definitely. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, you have to have something going on in your life in order for you to feel like, to not feel bored and
that.
affect
Yeah.
other people with your
Lives.
feelings.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the main point.
Exactly. Yeah, if you whenever you just going to think about it, when like at the time we're not really having work, for example me, I would just like feel myself, I'm focusing really on like things I should not really focus on. But when I just started my job after job and everything, I was just like, I barely like text my friends at the end of the day, like, hi, I'm sorry I had a lot today. So you feel yourself busy,
Yeah,
and it's
to be
healthy.
honest, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not about like those guys who are like always busy. You're not always busy. Let's keep it real. But sometimes you don't have time. But
Yeah, keep it for yourself.
you should always answer the message, in my opinion. Like you should always like even if it's like it's been a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, you should always like answer the message that's been sent to you because
I
it's
reply
been sent to you.
a week.
You should always reply, even if you're late. It's better late than never. That's what they say.
Yes. I like, even if after a week, I'm kind of a late replier. So sometimes they just end up like replying after a week, and it's just like, if they are like really like close friends, I will not say anything. I was just like busy with work, and they will understand. If they're
I'm not
not
talking.
really close,
I'm not talking about like the acquaintances. Like pretty much like not everybody is your friend. Let's keep it real. Like not everybody,
yeah,
and not everybody deserves the time to be like replied at because at the end of the day, if they are at the same place at you and you are at the same place at them right now, they wouldn't give you attention. To be honest, because they don't consider you like as friends. Like friends
I
are
got it. Yeah.
different from acquaintances. Acquaintances are people who you know, and you pretty much you could have like had good times with them, talk to them a lot and stuff, but you don't consider them to be friends.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
you don't feel that they are friends. So yeah, so you are not
Yes.
like obliged to please everybody. No. Only ones you're obliged to please are your family and your friends.
Yes. And that's like, yeah, all at least like I care about. To be honest, like try to give them some time if I have one.
Yeah, but you should always
Yeah.
like have some manners though. Don't be like, don't be mean. That's all I'm saying. Just don't be mean. You have to be balanced. That's about it.
Yeah. 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 I only like I text him like yeah from time to time.
Okay, let's continue.
In fact, the National Center on
Yes.
Drug Abuse and Addiction has reported that the top 3 risk factors for teenage substance abuse are too much stress, too much spending money, and too much boredom. The Beth Israel Medical Center in New York reports that addicts' reported levels of boredom are the only reliable indicator of whether or not they will stay clean. Our brains need stimulation in order to be healthy. Not so much that they're overwhelmed, but a perfect balance unique to each individual, under which they can perform optimally with energized focus, what psychologists call flow. Too little stimulation and our brains will act out, hoping to find somewhere to prevent something worse from happening. Our brains have theosophobia, the fear of boredom. Peter Toohey's Boredom, A Lively History, quotes Norman Doidge's findings that nothing speeds brain atrophy more than being immobilized in the same environment. The monotony undermines our dopamine and attentional systems crucial for maintaining brain plasticity. Variety and stimulation encourage neurogenesis, new brain cells, and can extend the lives of cells that already exist in certain regions of the brain. In order to avoid a lack of stimulation, our brains will even try to make up their own stimulations. Hallucinations. Hallucinations can be induced in almost anyone's brain if there isn't enough stimulation around. For instance,
مع الجيل الجديد ديال تي ودابا ولا قفاطني ديما كيشعلو.
We don't care. We do not care.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the Ganzfeld effect. When exposed to random noise and an unchanging monochromatic field, the brain freaks out and starts generating hallucinations. The effect can also be induced with ping pong ball hemispheres over the eyes and a radio tuned to static. Extended sensory deprivation in a special chamber that eliminates sight, sound, smell, taste, and tactile sensations by floating the body in a special fluid to reduce the sensation of weight can also cause hallucinations as well as anxiety. When denied proper stimulation, the brain goes through phases that begin with boredom and, if left unchecked, can become worse. It's a phenomenon well documented in animals confined to cages for long periods of time, and in a horrific case, a human child named Jeannie. Born in 1957 in Arcadia, California, Jeannie became one of the most famous cases of abnormal child psychology. Her father was abusive to her and her family and delusional. He hated the outside world and sought to isolate his family from it as best he could. He confined Jeannie to a room with only 2 blacked out windows for the first 13 years of her life. He often tied her to a toilet chair and never fed her solid food. When authorities finally found her in 1970, she had not acquired a language and had the mental age of an 18-month-old child. Jeannie was extensively studied and became a staple of psychology courses, a rare example of an
No.
What do you mean? What do you mean by study? What the
Instead
heck?
of just,
So
oh
we're
my
gonna,
God, instead of helping her,
you're not
what
gonna
is
pursue
that?
her. You're gonna study her. Okay. Well, I guess, I guess you could do that.
Like, I felt bad when I saw her walking like that.
Yeah,
God.
but like, yeah, it's crazy. Like being locked up for pretty much 13 years
Yes.
since you were
By your
born.
father?
That's yeah.
Like,
That's kind of tough.
oh, Um,
You
and instead of just
said
like
she has the mental capability of like an 18 months
18
child.
months,
Imagine that.
it's
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's actually crazy. That's
I
messed up.
did not really, yes. And instead of just like helping her, they studying her case.
Yeah.
Are we where?
I think they are helping her and at the same time studying her behavior, like how she behaves. Not like putting her under something and starting dissecting her or something like no. Just
Yes.
maybe they are running some like actual
Mm.
tests
Experiments.
that involves like body and stuff, like body fluids, like blood and stuff to see what's going on. But also
Yeah.
not like bad tests, but at the
It's
same
like
time,
it's complex.
yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah, we're
Impossible
trying to just
experiment.
imagine these
What
things.
if a human child was isolated from human contact, social behaviors, and human language? A feral child not raised by the proverbial wolves, but instead right in the middle of suburbia. Jeannie is still alive today, her identity anonymous, as a ward of the state of California. Extended understimulation isn't just a punishment inflicted by delusional caretakers, it's also a punishment inflicted on criminals, especially in the form of solitary confinement. In the
Uh,
Bureau of Prisons, the record for most time spent denied social contact is held and still being set by Thomas Silverstein. Considered extremely dangerous, Silverstein has been kept in solitude since 1983. He has barely seen a single other human for the last 29 years. Stories like those
Mind.
are intense and are far beyond everyday, occasional boredom. Simple boredom, what you
Yes.
feel when waiting at an airport or listening to an unengaging lecture, is not a disorder, it's not a mood, it's an
That's why like when we hear about punishment, especially like in Islam, it's always like
Yes.
solitary punishment. There's nobody around you, only you and the punisher or like the punishment that you have. That's about it. Endless suffering
Yes.
by yourself. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
actually
And
very
they're not
terrifying.
doing anything. Yeah. They're not even like beating you. They're not even like like they're not even like doing anything to you. Just like leaving you by yourself. It's like crazy.
What are you talking about?
Do you feel
What are you
like
talking about exactly?
yeah, I mean that they're not doing anything to you. Like if they just like decided to like I'm talking about you. I'm not you, not you.
Wait,
I mean
what are
like
you talking
anyone.
about? Like, what's the
Criminal,
context here?
criminal.
Ah, criminals.
Like yeah, I mean like criminals.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
they
for
just
sure.
like not doing anything like to you.
I
Just
mean, you
letting
live.
them like sit by themselves and
Yeah, you live in a cell by yourself, which is pretty much, I think, narrow cell, not a
yeah.
very big one because you're only one there. So yeah, you're pretty much gonna lose your mind.
Hmm.
It's inevitable, to be honest, because humans are not made to be like isolated
Locked.
that much. Because, for example, if you see, have you ever watched that movie where Tom Hanks get lost in an island
Yeah, I know it.
and he
Yes, yes,
makes a
yes.
friend out of the
I
boat?
know it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, a
so
friend.
he basically craved that like social interaction so much that they became insane. He
Yeah.
started talking to a ball, like like it has a soul or something like that. So yeah, people like our brains are not wired to be alone. That's why like a lot of like not humans, like a lot of like Asian people, especially in South Korea, they end up like quitting the lobby because of that, because they have like nobody to talk to, they have no family, they have nothing to do in their
Hmm.
lives. The work sucks, everything sucks around them, so they decide that it would be better if they can like just leave.
Yeah, like people like always crave like social connection. They love to talk to other people, to hear them talk. Even if you're sitting alone, let's say that your family like they're just like traveled somewhere and you're just like sitting alone, all you have to do is that whether you're going to talk to your friend or you're going to put your TV on and listen like watch like some movie or anything. You maybe like you're not going to focus on the movie, but you're just going to feel, oh my god, someone is talking around. I'm not that scared. They are talking, so I feel some kind of like I'm comfortable.
Yeah, but like
So we all
there are some people that prefer to be alone, to be honest, because there is a difference between being alone and being lonely. Because being alone
yes,
is something you choose, something you want to do.
that's right.
But being lonely is something
Mhm.
forced to you. You don't want to be lonely. It's something that is happening
Yeah,
to you outside of your like will. That's about it.
yeah. And it's always for a reason. Like if someone like decided to just be to stay just alone, it's always maybe like for a reason. I don't think that people could just like they are born like that. I don't really think because how am I supposed like to live alone for the rest of my life? I
It's
should just like talk to people, get to know them more. I think maybe
sometimes
something happened.
yeah, because sometimes people are weird, you know? People are not
Mm,
genuine. That's why. So there are like maybe it stems out of like old trauma of like old relationships. Maybe it's because they just simply like it. They like being alone. Sometimes, sometimes like the reasons might vary, but the result is one. Like it could be stemming out of like relationship trauma. It could be like because they wanted it, but at the end of the day, they made the choice. It wasn't like forced to them. But the ones who
yeah,
are forced to be like lonely are the ones who are suffering the most.
yeah. And that's why we should just like get like in my case I would just like I would approach. I would just say, okay, like if I notice someone around me was just feeling that way, maybe we could just like help. Who knows?
Yeah, but sometimes like you cannot help someone if he can't help himself. You know what you know? You get the idea. I don't know
Ah,
like
I
if
got
if
your idea.
if like the person is not willing to like get out of that situation, there is nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do to save him. Like pretty much, like he has to be
You know,
willing
really right.
because yeah, because like people don't want to be lonely, but at the same time they do some stuff like ghosting people, like not being interactive enough. Just like for
Yeah.
example in relationships, like between a boy and a girl. So there is
Mm.
like a lot of instances where like one of the parties decides to act weird, maybe out of ego, maybe because they're just like that. But you cannot act like that, you know, especially when you are an adult. You have to
Mm.
communicate. If you're going to like, for example, not answer my message for a whole week, I expect an
Mm.
explanation. You cannot just like disappear for a whole week, especially because we are tied in some sort of relationship. It's not really logical. Like maybe one
Yeah.
day, maybe 2 days, but a whole week, brother, come on.
Even even 1 or 2 days, it's a long time.
Yeah,
It's like yeah, you would just let the other one feel, am I being ghosted right now? Are they ghosting me? So why do you just like let
it's
someone think like that? Just
it's pretty
going to
much it.
answer right away?
It's pretty much it. It's pretty much they don't want to talk to you. They just don't want to talk to you.
Yes.
But you have to know why.
Yeah.
Like if you're not going to talk to me, at least like tell me why, so we can like end this whole thing. Like if you're not willing to talk to me, like what's the point of all this? What's the point? Let's just like separate and look for something else.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
And people do not do
You know? So
that.
when
Same here.
people
I
when you come forward to people about this, they start acting weird. You know,
mm,
they start no, he left me because blah blah blah. But you're not being like interactive enough, like
you're not committed.
brother or sister. You're being trash. You're being trash to your partner. Yeah, that's not like how you treat a human being. So you will deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will deserve. And when
I
the
did not
pattern,
say it's done
when the
on purpose.
behavior
Yeah?
repeat, sorry.
Yeah.
So when the behavior keeps repeating itself, at one point it's like the problem is you. It's not like other people. The problem is just you. So you have to fix yourself. You have to be more interactive, more
Aware of yourself.
communicative. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, you have to be socially aware, just like you said. You cannot be socially oblivious because it's not going to get you
Yes.
anywhere. Okay.
Yeah.
What's
And like people are not really like knowing themselves.
yeah,
They're not really like being like self-aware. They're not really like aware of like what they are feeling right now. Why do I feel like that? Even in the
yeah.
video.
I always
Mhm.
I always see this problem with my friends or you could say acquaintances. Like they always complain about their partner or something like that. But when I see
Mhm.
what they're like or what they like on their posts, I kind of get an idea of how they're like in their personality. They're trying to act
Yes,
like
yes,
they're trying
yes.
to high horse other people. Like you cannot high horse. It's like you are on even ground. You are not better nor less. Let's keep it like that. The moment you start acting
Yeah.
better than the other guy or the other girl, is the moment you everything falls apart. In my opinion.
People are showing up, but deep down they do not feel that they are enough. People
Yeah,
who just like started to show off,
I see.
you
I'm sorry.
know, 100% that they are empty inside.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but I see this a lot with girls because I see the posts. I'm sorry about that. I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, 100%.
No.
So
I
like,
understand.
so I think you're familiar with these kind of posts. I think you've seen them before.
Yeah,
The posts that
a
are like,
lot.
he should always comfort me even if I'm wrong, for example. Even he should always message me even if I don't message him back. He should always do this even when I don't do that because
You know,
you see what I'm
I do
talking about?
not. Yeah, I do not agree. I do not like all of like these posts because I think like they are just like they are mature. They are mature.
They
I
are
can feel that you're not adults. Like, come on, what are you saying?
they are living in Coke Nation. You know Coke Nation? It does exist. It does exist for those people. Those kind of people. Like they wanted to be
There's this
treated. They don't want to be treated equally or partner to partner. They want to be treated like kind of queen to slave. So she's the queen, he's the slave. He's the one who's craving like her, not mutual craving. You know what I'm talking about? This is kind of messed
yeah.
up. And also, I see
Um.
boys. I see boys doing that too. I'm not gonna lie. There are boys
Yeah.
who are trying to act like they're kings. Yeah, she should always message me. I'm the one who's gonna leave her on red or seen or maybe whatever.
Come on.
She's the one who's message me first. I'm the one who leave her on I don't know.
She's going to chase me anyways.
Yeah, brother, you are not special. Like brother,
Come on.
just stop. You're cringe. You're being cringe. Like both of you are being
Yes,
cringe. Like both
I
of
hate
you
French
are
people.
being cringe.
I feel like okay,
I
just
really
get
don't.
away. Uh huh.
Sometimes it's just sometimes
It
I
has to be
delete.
mutual.
That's why. That's the reason why I deleted Facebook. That's the reason. Like the
You
main
delete
reason.
Facebook?
Yeah, I've seen so much brain dead material and brain rot material that I come to the realization that I should delete Facebook. And now I'm thinking about deleting Twitter because it became
I
especially
did that.
especially with that Elon Musk guy. I don't know what's wrong
Yeah.
with him. Like he's always posting about immigrants in somewhere else, in some other nation, doing bad stuff. For example, I've seen him a lot these days. Post about this
Yeah.
immigrant raped this girl, this immigrant stabbed this guy. Like, bro, you have
Yes.
enough problems in your country. What are you doing? You have enough projects to be concerned about. Why are you fueling this propaganda? Because at the end of the day, it's just propaganda. It's not true. The incident may be true, but not the whole immigrants are bad. It's not. that's not true. Like one egg does not like ruin the whole dozen, as they say. It's not.
Exactly. Right after it was named X, I started to hate it, to be honest. I used to
Yeah,
love it when it was Twitter.
it become like a hub for racists, for like white supremacists,
Sexual people, they're not really like,
pretty much any
yeah,
supremacist, to be honest. But yeah, like
yes,
it was like that. I'm not gonna lie, but to a certain extent. But now,
yeah.
like the gates are like open for
It
100%
wasn't that
visionary.
bad. It was, yeah, it was crazy, but it wasn't that bad. Nowadays, it's dark. It's very dark.
It's doo doo. To be honest, it's doo doo.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
So
let's
yeah.
let's see there.
And emotion.
That's-
Robert Plutchik's Wheel of Emotions is a great way to visualize this. The wheel is based on 8 basic emotions extended in order of intensity. Boredom is positioned as a light version of disgust. Emotions are not superfluous. Normal amounts of them have a purpose. Creatures who feel emotions are often compelled to do and not do more complicated things than merely eating, drinking, sleeping, and procreating, like building friendships, apologizing, loving unconditionally, and planning, building for the future. Disgust is an emotion we don't like. It keeps us from doing things. Its purpose is most likely a warning, an alarm triggered by things that appear rancid, spoiled, or toxic that could poison us
I
or make
remember
us
my college
sick.
days.
Like a good
My
friend,
college days
disgust
was
pushes us
just like
away
that.
from some.
Oh, what?
My first job. I remember when I
Come
seen
again?
when I've seen like that kitchen. I kind of remember when I was in like my first job or my first official job. It wasn't like that.
Really?
It wasn't like that in particular, but it was like kind of messy sometimes. Yeah. Because what happens? What happens is we're trying to go to work. We always have breakfast, right? So when we try to make breakfast, like the whole thing is like the
Yeah.
pan,
Just leave it in the
the
fridge.
yeah, just leave it in the sink. Just leave it in the sink. Whatever, just leave it in the sink until we come back. When we come back, there's a whole like mountain of like unwashed material that you should wash. So that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly
Oh
what I'm
my
talking about.
God.
Yeah.
I I I got
Because
it right
because
now.
if you try to wash them like at the moment, you'll be late. You don't want to be late for your job.
Yeah.
And at the
Yes.
same
Yeah.
time, you cannot like wake early enough to like have breakfast and also wash your things. So that's
And right after work, you will feel
especially
exhausted, tired.
yeah, especially when you wake up at like 5 a.m. Kind of late at 5 a.m., 6
Oh,
a.m. to go to your job. You're not gonna wake at 4 a.m. so you can clean. You're sacrificing
who is
sleep to
going to do
clean.
that? An
No,
angel?
you're not. Let's be real. Let's be real. Nobody's going to do that. You're
Of
going to
course, no.
put that in the sink and let it sink until you come
Until
back.
they
Yeah,
run
until you
it
come
there.
back. Yeah, until you come back from job. And if there is like a clean pan or something like that, you're not gonna wash it on the spot. You know, you're gonna
Yeah.
have lunch first. Put it back
Yes.
in the sink. Like put the pan back, the one that had like the rest of the food and stuff in the
Especially if
sink.
it's eggs pan. It's I don't like it. I just leave it
Sorry,
fried eggs.
sorry.
I hate it. Especially if it's like a fried eggs pan. I
Hmm.
hate it. I just throw it away.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. What you gonna do about it? So we just leave it there, and now we want to sleep. So you sleep. After you wake up, you wanna have like maybe, as they say in French, goûter or something like this, or even lunch. We just skipped lunch. So you wanna like make not lunch but dinner. So you wanna make dinner,
Yes.
but the whole squad is kind of messed up, so you have to start washing the whole thing. So
Yeah.
you start washing,
It,
and when you wash the whole thing, like the whole things. You're not missing
you
anything.
have to.
Yes,
Yes. Because you feel, okay, I'm going to do it anyway. So what is the matter of just like leaving this or that? Okay, I'm going to do
Exactly.
it. Let's do it.
Exactly.
Let's get it done.
Okay, let's continue.
Such things,
Yes.
it guides us in a healthy direction. Likewise, boredom protects us. Monotonous speakers, mind numbing tasks, and overload of sameness, those things aren't dirty or poisonous, they're just not stimulating enough. Boredom compels us to new things, fresh stimulation, and when it can be overcome, a propensity to boredom is a sign of a healthy mind. It's advantageous. Creatures who felt it wound up doing more, flourished more, which led to more creatures like themselves. Boredness feelers. So the next time you're a little bored, be proud. Thank your ancestors. You are participating in a life improving drive like hunger or thirst that pushes us toward new and better things. Give yourself time away from the usual distractions to get bored. It will be boring. But boring is literally how holes get made and perfected. Not all holes are useful, but some become peepholes to some pretty cool stuff. And as always, thanks for watching.
It was really good. I love this video.
It was
It was
nice.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the
Mhm.
problem. So, just say what you want to say. I'm gonna talk after you talk.
No, no, no. Say it, say it.
I want to drink water.
Say it, say it. I'm listening.
Do you think that boredom might be like one of the reasons why not people, but like birth rates are declining in the whole world, pretty much.
Are what? I don't get it.
The
Sorry.
birth rates. Do you think that
Uh-huh.
boredom is one of the reasons why birth rates are declining?
Yeah. I believe so.
Because
Sometimes, people, yeah.
yeah, because as we said, like boredom can be like the cause for depression and bad thoughts, anxiety, and all that. So
Yeah.
people refrain from social interaction with each other, which prevents them from finding like their mate or someone who's gonna mate with, which inevitably like refrain uh, the country or like pretty much the people from you know having peace.
Disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. Because I feel like I've seen like an actor before. I don't remember his name. He just like said, "What is like the point of having a kid here in this world?" And it's like an unfair word. They don't like it. People are crazy, racist. So what is the point of getting a child here in this world? So I'm not going to have a kid. So sometimes people could feel, what is the point of having a kid here in this world? And it's all about their perspective, you know.
Yeah, it's all about the perspective. Because at the same, look, I agree and disagree about like this point of view specifically, because you never
Mm.
know. You never know how your kid's life is going to turn out. Maybe he's the one who's going to be like uh, the one who's going to build like the generational wealth for the next generation. Maybe it's not. It's probably not going to happen, especially if you are poor. But who are you to tell so? Because you're not God. You're simply just a tool for recreation. You have like no specific, no say for it. You kind of have a say for it, but at the same time, you're not. No, you're not, because other people can procreate too. If you don't want, like, it's like natural selection. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, yeah. And to be honest, I feel that it's you should give like this kid a chance, because why am I just like supposed to just say I'm not going to have kids and just prevent them from having the chance to live? Whether it's going to be a good or bad life, it's their choice. But I should just like give them a chance, just as we got the chance. Nowadays, we just like we live in our life and we're having our chance. Yeah.
Yeah, just because your life sucks doesn't mean that his life is also gonna suck. Maybe it's gonna
Yeah.
suck, like really bad,
Even more.
you never know. Yeah, but you never know. You never know how it will turn out. But
Yeah,
for me, to be honest, I think I kind of understand the logic behind this idea because we kind of live
yeah,
in a world right now when everything is kind
yes,
of either like cost high, unfair, unjust, pretty much everything, all the bad stuff.
yeah,
Especially when
crazy
you live in
problematic.
a third world country, specifically.
Yes, tell me about it. Yeah. And yeah, I agree. And I'm just as you, I understand this point of view and I know what he's talking about. But as you said before, like we're not God. So just give him a chance. Just let him live his life and see what's going to be next. And maybe he's just going to do it better than us. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, yeah, true. That's why like most of the societies, especially like first world societies, are declining in terms of like birth rates. Like for example,
Yeah.
like South Korea and Japan and all that. Like the birth rate is actually diabolical. It's less than an infant per couple, which is crazy. You have to have
Yes.
2 point something to like yeah to like start actually having what they call it. I forgot the term for it. An actual society. You know, if you want to keep the society going on, you know, you have to have
Yes.
2 point something. You know, two kids, point something, maybe one, at least
Yeah.
one, 2.1,
And
if you want to
that's
keep the society living, because two equals you and them and your partner, and the point one, when like when you add it to the point ones, to the all point ones, it will like form another participant.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that because of technology and because of what we just naming like culture people who just tend to have about like in the past 4, 5, 6 kids, nowadays they call them uncultured, and they should have only one or two just to stay healthy, just to live in a good environment, just to make sure that you're having enough like money to get a very good like education stuff. Do you agree that people should do that at some point? And do you agree that maybe it could let a countries such as Korea to be like that and in the future too?
What is the question again? Like the main question?
About do you think that like doing such like calling people like cultured or uncultured based on their numbers of kids, do you
Culture?
think it's a real
What do
thing?
you mean? What do you mean like by culture?
Okay, like in some countries where people just like going to have 5, 6, 7 kids, they call them uncultured. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to yourself?
I see, I see, I see. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
No, no, no. It's not
yeah,
necessarily true, to be honest, because like people can have as much as they want in terms of kids. It's like their liberty. You cannot like pose your views on somebody else. That's brain dead. You cannot do that, especially when it comes to like having kids. Like if people want to have 20 kids, they can have it. If people want to have one kid, the choice is yours. But also at the same time, you have to have like some kind of like income to support your family. You cannot just have kids and also be jobless. That's brain dead. That's actually
yeah,
you're being unfair to your kids. You're being
yes,
unfair to your kids because your kids demands a lot of things. Food, at least food, and like at least food, at least the bare minimum is food they can eat and a roof they can get under. So yeah,
yeah,
you at least like give them the bare minimum because other things you can pretty much live without it. But it would be preferred if you can like provide those things too for your children. And also, like, if you have one kid, it's okay. It's fine, to be honest, if you just want to have one kid. It totally depends on you and on your beliefs. But you cannot like call like people uncultured or something like that because they want to have more kids. It's their kids, not yours.
yes. Yeah, and do you think that's why like South Korea is living that way? Do you think
No, it's
this is
not.
their own way?
South Korea, South Korea's problem is stemming out of their like culture. I'm not talking about like having kids. I'm talking about like work ethics and social pressure because
Mhm.
they live in kind of like a toxic society because of capitalism,
Yes.
you know. So okay, I'll explain to you why they live in kind of toxic. I think you know, but for the sake of the argument, let's just say you don't.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm ready.
for the Koreans in general, they have they have like a very strict education. They have to be on time. They have to get good grades in order for them to get the good university. And even then, when they pass like the final exams, they have to have a good grade in order for them to
Yeah.
pass exams that can like allow them to study in big universities. But the problem with them
Mhm.
is the like because they live in such capitalist society, the actual businesses, like the big companies, they kind of like not own, but like they fund certain universities, you know? So those
Mhm.
universities get the benefits first. So they get like their students hired first, you know? So you're pretty much gonna get like a high chance of being hired if you are a graduate from that university, not from any other
Mhm.
university. So if you don't get accepted in that university, you're pretty much doomed. You're pretty much going to be like at the bottom of the society in terms of like
Yes.
work. You know, you're going to be like a 9 to 5 worker, like down, down to like corporate scale.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. So when you are down that ladder, you cannot climb. You cannot climb. It's very hard to climb because your rank is very low. It's very low. It's crazy.
Yes.
You cannot. It's very hard to come back. So uh, pretty much their work ethics is toxic because their work demands a lot from them. They are like socially like the whole culture behind like Asian countries. They always expect a lot from you. They always expect you to be
Yes.
clean, expect you to be like uh, have good manners, expect you to come early, expect you to leave the last one to leave from work. They have like high
Exactly.
expectations, which drive people kind of crazy because it's kind of like a competitive society. You compete against each other. You're not living with each other. You kind of compete against each other. So when you
Yes.
see yourself kind of losing in that society, when like job sucks for you, you pretty much work 12 hours daily. You only get 4 hours
Mhm.
of sleep, and you only live out of ramen and noodles. You pretty much,
Yes.
you pretty much, yeah, you pretty much get like what do they call it? Uh, blinded. You get blinded.
Uh-huh.
So you're not thinking about like having a wife, procreating, because it's taking a toll on you. How can you like maintain a wife or a child in this economy? You're working 12 hours. You're sleeping only 4. When when are you going to do that? When are you going to meet the right person, have kids with them, and look after like both of them if she's not going to work, for example, if she's going to be just staying at the
Yes.
house with. So people
Even
like don't
your
have
the
time.
mental.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people don't have time for that. Like their society demands a lot from them. So that's why like you see the birth rates declining. Although like the governments are trying to encourage them with money and more like holidays, but still they cannot fix that. Like the capitalist
Yeah.
aspect of their society is getting a big hold of them and they cannot escape at this point. They have to
Yeah.
overhaul the whole system if they want to escape it. And at this point it's too late. It's too late to do that because you cannot like overhaul a whole system, a whole country. It's very hard. China did it actually after the World War II. That's why they are actually like improving right now. They're actually ahead of pretty much everybody because they did an overhaul in terms of like the whole system. Like they got rid of pretty much all the old thoughts and implemented like new like and stuff like that.
Yes. And to be honest, yeah, and like especially like in Korea, like people are like they do not care about their mental health. They just like living for the sake of living, and as you said, they just like living in like a competition. Like you did not really good, but like someone is doing good, so we are going to replace you. Like all the time, they feel like insecure about themselves.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
their mothers, the graces them because they haven't got like, let's say, a good grade or that the high university they wanted to. Uh,
yeah,
their boss is nagging them because of the work they're not completing because of the shuttle, the the bad shuttle that they have. Uh, they are also like blaming themselves for the situation they're living right now because he didn't, for example, succeed in his studies, so he can like have a good
yeah.
job, a good paying job. So it pretty much like like all the weight falls on like on the person. So at some point, like the weak-willed people just like snap. They just like snap and decide to quit. So yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much it.
Yeah, even like rich families, they just like started like to show up. They started to show up. We're just like having them, giving them like some private lessons. We're giving them some English courses. They show up like on how like their kids are doing good in English or not.
Yeah,
And yeah, but at the end of the day, like he's your kid, so you should like care more about him, not about his studies, about his grades. So he would
they're
just like
just
feel,
they're just like Arab communities in that kind of sense, in the kind of sense of like showing off. And pretty
yeah,
much like everybody, not just Arab, like everybody, like humans. I don't know, like they have this thing inside them that's about showing off. They always want to show off. They always want to show themselves
yeah,
that they are the better person. They are the better like parents. They are the better company. Like it's like human nature. But you have to control that
yeah,
nature to not ruin you, because it will ruin you if you like focus on it. And also, even then, even if you like maybe found like somebody you 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 liked and married, even then you only can have pretty much one kid. You can only afford one kid, or let's just say two at most, because the economy cannot like doesn't allow you to have three kids.
yes. And in some countries, they just like they take it away. They take them away from them.
No.
Yeah, and it's
What?
yeah. Some countries they take it away, take them away.
They take what away?
Their kids.
Why? Why?
Yeah, yeah,
Why?
yeah. I've heard that before.
No, why?
Something like uh, in some countries they just like, oh, okay, we are not going to support you, and in some countries it's just like
It's
they
not.
take them away.
It's not. No, no. They don't take it from you. They fine you for it. For example, this case happened in China because, like, when they were trying to rebuild their economy, they were having some kind of like overpopulation. You know, China was like booming,
Mhm.
like with people. Like a lot of people are being born.
Yeah.
So they were like trying to control like, the situation because there's not enough for everybody. Okay, so they
Yes.
imposed this rule, which was like I forgot the name of it, but the rule like simply is like two people can only have like two kids at best. Like at best, you can only have two
Mm.
kids. If you have another kid, you will be fined for it. You will be fined heavily for it.
Yeah. You're
That's
not
pretty
going to
much it.
fund them. Yeah.
Yeah. So and that was effective
Yeah.
because like the birth rates dropped to two, like exactly two, because they were
Yeah.
having maybe four, maybe five kind of per like country, not country, but like in general, they kind of have like four,
Yeah. And
like an average of four in terms of like fertility rates. So they dropped to two, but
yeah.
now they actually encouraging people to have more kids because I think they dropped from like the norm. The norm is like two point something. So now they are actually encouraging people to have more kids.
Yes, but I think it's too late because they keep just like rooting the idea of having only two kids. And
Uh,
by the time it's going to be like kind of a belief that people just like are taking that from their grandparents, grandparents. So
okay,
it's not going to work. Do you think it's going
okay,
to work?
if you're talking about China, I think they still have time because
Mm.
there are like a lot of people, and also like they're not very far from like the average, or let's just say the what they call it, the benchmark. They're not very far from it. I think they stand at two. Let's just do a quick search. Hold on.
Okay.
China birth rates. China.
And what about Korea?
Birth. Oh, okay. Hold on. So they actually are in a good spot. Hold on.
Really?
Yeah, actually. Let me just check because this doesn't sound like logical. South Korea.
Okay.
Because the number they're showing is crazy. It's actually crazy.
What what does it say?
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. I'm kind of excited to know what
Okay,
they're
okay,
talking
okay.
about. Oh, what's going on?
Let's hold on. It's not showing me what it should show me. Like they're giving me like not the scale I saw before, but another scale, which is like different from what I saw.
Oh, okay. Are you asking ChatGPT or?
Not ChatGPT, just the. Oh, let me do ChatGPT actually. In fact, ChatGPT.
You're going to search on YouTube?
Yeah, no, on YouTube. I'm checking.
Okay.
What is?
I'm typing on ChatGPT right now.
Oh, oh my God!
What?
I was like typing the wrong thing. It should be like fertility rate, not birth rate. Fertility rate in China.
Okay.
Hold on. Yeah. Oh, so they are actually in a good spot. China's fertility
Oh,
rate number, China border, fertility decline remains global. Oh, not good spot. Actually, they are below. They are below the threshold. Oh wow.
yes, among the lowest ranking countries. Yeah.
Yes, they have only one children
God.
per woman, which is crazy.
1.17.
No, no, only
What?
1.0 in 2023 and 2024. Only one
Yeah.
point zero. What about South Korea? Let me share my screen by the way
Yeah.
because sorry for not sharing my Korea. Now
Okay.
let me share my screen. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Do you see this?
Police
It's one
is going
children per
around.
woman.
Okay. Let me
How much?
see.
But
It's
South.
still like a black one.
What do you mean? Oh, Black 3.
Yeah. No, I see it.
Now?
No, no, no. I see it now.
Okay. So South Korea
Yeah. Now I
is.
see it.
Oh my God. What? 0.72?
What is that?
That's not even a whole child. What do you mean?
So what is that?
Ooh.
Why is zero?
Okay, 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 okay. So this means that every woman in like South Korea like delivers 0.72 children. You know? Yes, exactly what you heard.
I
Every
cannot.
woman, every woman in Korea delivers 0.72 children, and
What is that?
it's crazy. It's madness. That's what it is. So, for example, for
People
people
are
listening,
going to disappear.
yes, there are there's. Oh, it's very. Oh, by the way, it's very hard to like go from 0.72 to 2.1. It's pretty much impossible to do it. It's pretty much impossible to do it. It's very hard.
I,
You have
I feel that one day
so
we
they
will
are
not see like South Korea on the planet.
they're kind of like on the point of no return to be honest because it's very serious. Like they cannot return from this. It's very hard.
Yeah, because that means after
Mm,
a few years,
yes.
it's not like we're like we don't have even a number to just to give them. Like
Yeah,
it's
we
nowhere.
don't have
They're going for
like
like
they don't even
in a
have
black
one
hole.
child. They don't even have one child.
Yeah.
So, for example, if like two parents wanted to have kids, hypothetically, I'm not saying in real life because in real life they can have a kid, like a whole kid. But hypothetically, they have like share with other two parents, so they can have
Yeah.
one kid and a half. You see what I'm talking about? You understand what I'm
Yes.
talking about? That's kind of
So we
crazy.
are not relying on numbers. Yeah, 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 I understand what you want to say. So here it's not really like how are we going to move on? How are we going to move forward if we don't have like a number to rely on? And here I think
They
like
stopped having
yeah,
kids.
it's
Let me see.
crazy.
What about you guys? Let me see. What about you? Let me see. What about Egypt? I think
Not you better not.
I think yours is going
Yeah, I'm
okay, but you just can't notice it yet because you have so much people in your country. That's why.
we're overpopulated. Yeah. Okay. I'm excited to be honest to see.
Oh wow.
Two. Oh, okay. We're not going to disappear.
Yeah. But
Oh, okay.
It's still declining though. It's still in decline because in
Yeah.
2021 you were like 2.85. Now it's
uh,
2.41.
2.41. Yeah, because like nowadays people are just like thinking about stopping like or just they have like that idea of not having kids
Yeah.
or only like to have one or two
What
or
what
not
about
even have.
us? What about Morocco?
I'm excited to know. Yeah,
Do you think
please.
it's like yours or what? What do you think?
I think it's yeah, it's gonna be just like us
Just
or
like
even
us
like
or
yeah, I think
less?
just like us.
I think it's
Yeah,
less. I think it's way
just
less.
like us or less. Not gonna be more, I think.
I think
But
it's
okay,
below two, to
let's
be
see.
honest.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah, I knew it. It's
oh,
197.
1.97.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. So guys, like, what is that?
Sorry?
I'm saying like, what is that? Like 1.97. We're all going down.
Yeah, exactly. Like, look. So there are some cities that are actually like balanced, like not cities but like regions.
Tafi,
So this
tafilat.
region is okay. This region is okay. This one okay, okay. This one is not okay. This
Marrakesh.
one is where we live.
Marrakesh is
This one actually, this one.
Milal.
This one
Uh-huh.
is
Bani Milal.
oof, 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 oof. Nah, we're kind of cooked. We're kind of
Oh,
cooked. But in a long term, huh?
what is that? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. After, like, okay, let's like ask ChatGPT, like the same like
By the way,
question.
it's gonna keep declining. It's not gonna go up. Believe me when I say that because like people like نظرا للسوشيال not social but economic what do they call challenges that we have here uh, the fertility rate is going to actually drop even more because of that.
Even in
People,
Morocco.
yeah, because people cannot afford to marry each other anymore. Like imagine somebody living on like $350 per month.
Hmm.
The average rent in Marrakesh is like maybe $150 every year.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I'm talking about like
Because here is
the whole
different.
package. I'm not talking about like specific areas, like the whole package. It's like standard. So yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Mhm.
So imagine your rent taking pretty much like the third of your
Half
like
of my
income.
payment.
Yeah, income. You still have bills to
Uh-huh.
pay. You still have like food and stuff.
Yeah.
What are
And
you
if you
going to
have
be living?
kids,
What are you going to be living?
yeah.
I'm talking about like you just living like just your cost, only your cost. So if you're going to marry somebody, it's going to be very difficult. You may succeed like living with somebody else. You might pull it off because it's just two
Yeah.
people, you know. But to actually have
Yeah.
kids, it's not. It's kind of like
Yeah. Another.
crazy. Yes, it's very
Yeah. So I think that's why like it's all like happening like that. Because yeah, people are scared.
what do you mean?
The yeah, people are scared to have kids in this world.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
yeah, if they just like admit it or not. Maybe they're going to say like some other reasons, but it's like it's true. Because like back in the old days, they used to have like a lot of kids. They didn't have any like kind
You know
of
why?
like
But the reason why though, like the reason why they had a lot of kids,
problem like
but the reason why they had a lot of kids back in the day, because like the majority of the kids didn't make it like through like the age of 10. They always like die of
um,
diseases like tuberculosis or maybe like
mm,
something like that.
unfortunately.
Specifically tuberculosis because it's something you pick up from Earth. You know, it's always on
Yes.
Earth. That's why.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
had they like kids were dying like normal. Like it was normal to like for kids to die at a young age because of that. It's only because of
Yeah.
like modern medicine that became like rare. That's why.
Yeah. You know, like you know what? Like I've heard like a lot from like my mother, my grandmother about that. Like people used like to have a lot of kids and they lose it. So yeah, it's hard, and they start just
Yeah,
um
if you ask your grandmother, she would tell you like a story about her like dead child or something like that. She would probably just tell you like, yeah, I had a child once and it died. Just like that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I used to ask her yeah about that, and yeah, and she used like to tell me like a lot about like her grandmother like okay, that happened and that happened. So yes, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of the reasons, and
Mhm.
also like back then, if you had kids, you pretty much had power, because when your kids grow up, they pretty much like form like an alliance or something like that, like a cult type of thing, you know. For example, where somebody like try to be unjust to you or do you bad, you just summon your kids, you just summon your kids. So now
Yes.
the whole squad pulling up to the house of the guy and like beating him or something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yes.
Yes.
And don't you think like the labels that we have right now is traumatizing us?
What?
The labels that we have right now is traumatizing like the people. Like back then in the past, they didn't have like such a thing where like trauma, gaslighting, ghosting, maybe like mental health issues. They didn't have that kind of things. But
Yeah,
nowadays, when it comes to labels,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
kids,
they probably add those, not the whole things, like ghosting. Like you cannot ghost somebody because like you cannot ghost it
it
in
didn't.
real life, unless you left the
Yeah,
place or you don't want to talk to them. At this point, it's not ghosting. You just like don't like it. Ghosting
yeah.
only happens like how do you call it? Like social media. You cannot like ghost somebody either. But yeah, maybe you could. Maybe I'm being brain dead. But yeah. Anyway, they probably have mental issues too. To be honest, they probably have
But it didn't
mental
know
health
about it.
problems.
They were not aware.
Yeah, especially like when people get treated unfairly and they can't do nothing about it. Like it's
Mm.
gonna mess with their mental. Like
Yeah.
imagine like an unjust king or like a landlord coming to your house, like knocking on you. Hey, you have to pay me this amount of money because I said so, and you don't have it, and like he takes
Hmm.
your wife hostage or God knows what, you know. So
Yeah.
you can't do like anything about it. Like you're literally powerless. It's gonna mess with your brain. It will, but it is what it is. Every age has its own problem. That's
Yes.
my take.
Yeah. And I'm happy that right now we are well aware of everything. I'm not really sad about it, but sometimes it get you overwhelming, but overwhelmed. But yeah, I think it's like it's kind of a good thing.
What do you mean?
What do you think? I mean, like having this kind of labels, it's just like educating you. It's not really like a bad thing to be well aware of everything. Like people like are the in the past, they were not really like well aware of like the things that we're talking about right now.
Yeah, I mean, people like to name things. Humans like to give names to like pretty much everything. So it's like a
Mm.
human nature, and also like it's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. So yeah, but in this day and age, there is so much to do, yet there is so many problems to face at the same time. So we have to kind of like find a balance, which is kind of hard. It's becoming harder and harder every day, but we have to push through it
Mm.
because it is what it is. What are you going to do? It is what it is.
Yes, it is what it is. I agree.
Especially, yeah. Uh,
Yeah.
I used to like to see this guy in school who used to get bullied a lot, but he kept going on. To be honest, he kept going on. I never like I never like gave up. I was like kept going up, but never gave up. So yeah,
Oh,
it's just like
who are you
pushing
talking
through it.
about?
Colleague, you could say. Back in the day
Oh,
when I used to study like at the institute, yeah, he used to
yeah.
get always bullied. I'm like talking like always every day.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I don't know to be honest, because people can't bully him, I guess, because it's kind of like easy to bully. I don't know, but yeah,
And
that's my
how they could feel that he's easy to be bullied or to bully. How they could feel.
sorry.
How they could feel that he's easy like to be bullied. How they could feel that. I sometimes I wonder.
Yeah, like I wonder myself, to be honest. Sometimes I wonder myself. How can you be like this? I would never let someone disrespect me like that in front of
Yes,
anyone. I would like stand up for myself. I would like fight back like 100%.
of course.
I don't
No matter what.
tolerate I don't tolerate injustice, disrespect, uh, like pretty much like bullying. I don't tolerate these things. I just don't. I
Same.
can't. It's not in my nature. Like keep quiet, especially
Yeah.
when when it happens to me. You know, I'm vocal about it, and like also my personality doesn't allow people like step over me. It kind of like I'm not being like I'm not being kind of like
I know. I know. I know.
not
I know.
self-blazing myself, but yeah, not self-blazing, but yeah, it is what it is. Like my personality doesn't allow people to step over me. It's kind of like bright and
Yes.
shining.
Oh, okay. Maya, actually, like, you're right. Like people cannot cross the limits, cannot cross their boundaries and limits. And if they did that once, they will do it over and over again because they
Yeah,
feel okay. He's okay with that. He's not complaining.
there are like some things that I'm okay with. Like I don't consider to be okay. So like insults varies pretty much everybody. You know,
Yeah.
like the concept of insults. For example, somebody might do something to you that you think is insulting. Okay, For you, it's insulting.
Mm.
They should not be doing that to you. But for me, it's okay. I think it's fine. It's not a big deal. So it differs from everybody, you know. But there are some
Yeah.
things that we all agree about. Like we all agree about that should not be
Standard.
crossed. Yeah, like the minimum
Yeah.
standards that should not be crossed. So yeah, those
Yeah.
things, if they are crossed, you should 100% stand for yourself, even if it means that you're going to be in trouble for it. For example, like
Yeah.
in work
Doesn't matter.
or like in school, pretty much anywhere. Even if it means that you
Yeah.
should stand up always for yourself. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Even if you're alone, okay, I will do it myself. Like it doesn't matter. I will just do it. And yeah. Yes, I agree. So yeah, you were talking. You just like you saying that, like something about that colleague to be specific, right?
Yeah, it allowed people to step over him. Wow, like I tried to give him advice like every time. I tried to give him advice. Yo, bro, you should not be like letting people treat you this type of manner, like this type of, you know what I'm talking about. You should not be
Hmm.
letting people disrespecting you in general. So yeah, it is what it is. But I don't know. It's kind of like rooted inside of him. It kind of like it allows it. It kind of allows it.
Mm.
I don't know why.
Maybe
Because
that's how he was. Maybe that's how he was raised. Maybe that's how his family like are dealing with him. Don't you think
I
so?
wouldn't say that the family raised him to be like that, but maybe like the whole experiences that he had since he was a child shaped him to be like that. You know, not like
Mm.
specifically his parents like parenting. Maybe like the whole thing from like when he
Do
was a
you
kid.
think that he got used to it, or does he like feel humiliated by having like this kind of like boys or kids like doing that, or he just like his feeling is normal? It depends on how he feels towards it, right?
Mm, I don't
Do
know
you
to
just
be
like
honest.
does he feel that they are bullying him?
Yes, yes. He knows, like
Yeah,
he
like
actually knows. Like he sometimes like stand up for himself, but it's not an actual stand. Like it's not actually standing up for yourself. He's just calling stuff like obvious stuff out. So yeah, you're not like defending yourself. You're just calling. You just he's just like describing what they're, for example, doing to him at that time. So it's not actually standing up for yourself. You're just like describing their
um
actions. You see what I'm talking about?
the action.
Like for example, yo,
Yeah,
stop doing this. Or, yo, stop doing that. They're not gonna stop. You should like do something else.
of course. I always go on like to stop because he said that like you guys should stop. I'm sorry, like
Yeah,
what
you're
is the
an
point?
officer, please. Nobody's gonna listen to you. Actually nobody. So yeah, it is what it is. But
Yeah.
you know what? I'm actually very hungry. All I'm thinking about right now is something to eat. I want to eat something like so bad. Like my stomach is
What? What
garbling.
is it?
Like the sound, I can hear the sound.
What do you want to eat?
Oof, like pretty much
What?
anything that is delicious. Oof, I'm thinking of it.
Like what?
Ooh,
Like what?
I just remembered. I have like a breast of like chicken reserved for me in the refrigerator. My mom told me that she's going to visit my grandma, and she told me like, "Hey, since I'm not gonna
Ah,
be at home like at night, I'm gonna leave this for you in the like refrigerator, and when you come back, you can
this
cook it."
for
Yeah. Oh,
oh
I'm thinking,
man. Are you
ooh,
going?
the ways I'm gonna devour that breast.
Uh-huh. And is it cooked or you have to cook it?
Unfortunately, I have to I have to cook it.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, yeah. Sadly, it's not.
That's not good.
It's not good. It is what it is. Sometimes you have to do like the stuff for yourself. But yeah, ooh,
What,
you know what I'm gonna do?
what about the
I'm
side?
gonna cut onion,
Yeah, what?
right? I'm gonna cut onion. Then
Yeah.
I think I have like some iced peppers, like green pepper, yellow pepper, and red pepper. I think we have
Yeah.
them. Like my mother already like prepared some and put them in the like on ice.
Oh, she's a
And
good mother.
yeah, gonna mix those, and put them in the pan and start like frying them a little bit, like moving them like
With some spices?
yeah, of course, like of course,
Yeah.
like paprika,
Yeah.
cumin, a little bit of like soya sauce,
Pepper
some
sauce.
yeah,
Yeah,
some
soy
chili.
sauce. Oh, wow. It's a game changer. Soy
Yeah,
sauce. Wow. Yes.
yeah, it's kind of salty, like it has like a lot of salt, but we should also like add a little bit of salt too, maybe
Don't you like
because
salty food?
I like salty food, but not too much salty.
Mm.
At one point you have to drink every time you eat. No, not like that. Not that type of salty. But yeah, I like salty food. So yeah, I'm gonna do that actually. And uh, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna
With
take my
what about the
chocolates.
side?
What about what? Oh, the side.
The sides.
Ooh, mashed potatoes with eggs, with fried eggs.
Oh, okay.
Mashed potatoes with
Interesting.
fried eggs, and a little bit of sauce, because I'm kind of saucy. Pretty
Oh,
much.
me too.
Yeah, trying to do some sauce in over there. Maybe a BB sauce or maybe Alger. Do you have like the Algerian sauce?
Algerian sauce?
Yeah.
What is it like? What is that exactly?
Ooh, let me show you what it
Like,
is. Let me
yes,
show
I
you.
want to.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited. Algerian sauce. Like here we have like ranch sauce, barbecue sauce,
I hate ranch
thousand
sauce.
sauce.
I hate ranch sauce. I
Oh,
can't stand it. It's basically trash to be honest. I'm
what?
sorry for that. Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
oh my God! Don't you like pizza with ranch sauce?
give me anything but ranch sauce, like hot sauce. Uh, I don't know, soy
Barbecue.
sauce. Oof,
Come on.
barbecue. Oof, the
Yes. Okay.
undisputed, the undisputed champion. But yeah, anyway,
I
this is
love barbecue.
this is what an Algerian sauce looks like. It's creamy,
Oh,
spicy,
well,
tangy Algerian sauce. It's perfect for spreading and fresh. Do you have like this French tacos? It's mainly known because of the French tacos.
okay. French tacos. I think we have it. Yeah. Wait, that's not
It
a
looks
Japanese
like
French
this.
fries.
French tacos. Let me like search for it. Let's see if they have it here.
Algerian.
No, they don't have it here. So let's do this instead.
Let me.
Okay, French tacos.
Okay. Yeah. I want to see it. Oh, what about
It's like this.
Algerians?
Oof. It's like this. Oh my God. This
Yeah.
is so good. This is so good. I
Wait.
think it's the best
I
street food
love it.
ever to grace Earth, to be honest.
God, I love it so much.
Yeah, not even kidding.
Okay.
Hold on. Like what? Yeah. Why?
Why?
Let
What?
me share. It's not sharing the page I don't want to share. The exact page.
Oh,
This one. Oof. Oof. Oh my God, bro.
okay.
Let
God.
me.
Oh my God, you're making me hungry right now.
I actually want to. I'm thinking of buying it. I'm so hungry. Like my brain cannot think straight. Like, oof, 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 boy. How many things I'm willing to do to this?
You
Actually,
gotta own this one.
I think,
Cancel the check-in. Cancel the
yeah,
boost.
I think I'm gonna cancel. So, yeah, pretty much there's like a lot of like things you can do inside here. You can do like viande, what do they call it? Hash meat. You can make it with
Yeah.
hash meat. You can make it with nuggets,
Has
with chicken
chicken.
breasts,
Yeah.
with like fruits de mer, if you know what fruits de
Yeah.
mer
With
is.
French fries. What? What?
Fruits de mer, seafood, seafood. It's
Can you
seafood.
just type it?
It's seafood, seafood. Fruits de mer is seafood.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
shrimps and
Oh, you
calamari and
got
stuff
it.
like this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice. I love
and
this one.
yeah,
God.
my favorite one is like the nuggets one or the chicken breast one.
Oh, me too. Yes, me too. This is like my all-time favorite. I always order it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh
Oh my
God.
God, like
Okay.
I'm actually
With some
like I'm so
fries.
hungry. Like I want to eat it so bad. Like, I really want to eat it so bad.
Cancel like all of your plans and just order it.
I think that's what I'm going to do, to be honest. I'm being real with you,
Yeah.
but it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me. I'm kind of like short in terms of like money. It's gonna cost me a little bit, but since it's kind of the end of the month, almost like
Yeah,
we're
we are almost like
yeah, we're almost like closing the payment. I don't know. It's kind of hard. Sometimes you have to refrain yourself from like your
just treat yourself.
desires. Yes.
Do it.
Ooh. Look at this one.
Yeah. God.
Look at this.
Okay. Oh my God. Like
Oof, this one.
and yeah, and this one I was about to say it. Oh,
Ah,
okay. Oh my God. This one is really juicy. And it's got okay. Okay. You're making me hungry right
I'm
now
about to start.
and
I'm about to start saying
oh,
poet. I'm about to be a poet in
what?
here. Yeah, I'm about to drop
What?
some. I'm about to drop some poetry because of this. It looks so delicious.
It looks so good. Oh, okay. Okay. Like, oh, what is this?
Ooh. It's the Otakus one.
Oh,
So Otakus is like the
okay.
French company that makes it. They actually very good at making it. To be honest.
Oh, it
Ooh.
looks really good.
But
Like, the one?
they're kind of like expensive to be honest.
Okay. Oh, tacos?
Yeah, it costs like maybe $6, kind of like that. $6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Got it. Wow.
And they
Okay.
have like
Look
a
at the one.
challenge. They
Oh,
have a challenge, by the way.
different.
They have a challenge. If you finish the tacos, which is like 1 kilo, like it weighs 1 kilo. If you finish it, you can walk for free. You know, you don't have to pay for it.
What?
Yes, it's actually true. If you finish
Oh,
it, you can walk free. You don't have to pay
it's a
anything.
heart challenge.
Yeah, you can have soda with it, like the whole like order. But
I'm very like,
it's one
yeah,
kilo.
I eat slowly. I eat very slowly. God, my friends always like hate me for that.
I'm not gonna
So
lie.
yeah.
I hate people who eat slowly because I don't know how you do it. Simply because of this reason. I don't know how people like eat slowly. How can you do that?
Okay. Okay.
The
Okay.
only
Let's
time
let's say
the only time I
yeah.
eat slowly if the food is not good. But if the food is actually like a blessing, is actually like good, top tier, I'm gonna devour that in seconds, not even minutes.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
being real.
Let's just imagine that I ordered food and it's here. So I take time because I feel I cannot really eat it like so fast. Like I take a bite and then leave it and talk with my friends and then I just like have it again and eat. You know what I'm talking about? So
Yes.
that's why I feel I'm taking like so long, and they hate me because of that.
Yeah, like just like my mom. Like my mom is very slowly. I don't know how she does it.
Really?
By the time she has like the first taste of her food, I'm already finished. I'm already like I'm already like this is it.
Uh,
I ate my food. I drank my juice or soda or whatever, and like what is that? Okay. I thought something was like flying next to me, like maybe a moth or something like that. But it was
I cannot see you. I cannot see you now.
what?
I
Bus?
cannot see you now.
What about now?
No. Why cannot? Oh, yeah, I see you now. Yes. So, something was flying.
No, no,
Oh my God, I have a food.
it was not. It was not. It was like just my mind. It was like I was just being delusional. Oh my god! Because I'm
Because
hungry. Because of my
because you're
my
hungry.
my
I say that
yes. Like
because you're
because
hungry.
have you noticed? Have you noticed something like my English? I cannot like speak English like fluently because of my hunger. Like my
It's
tongue
okay.
my tongue is actually like I don't know.
But
We
you're
don't.
hungry. Come on.
I
How are you
swear to
going to speak
God,
when you're
you
hungry?
don't even know the extent of hunger I have I'm gonna write that like so fast. They're gonna call me Flash or something. Oof.
Oh my God. No, no, no. I understand
What
because
about
like yeah.
this? What about this though?
Wait.
Uh,
I think okay. Pizza. Oh my God.
why do they
You know,
have
like
this? I don't know.
wait. Pizza is my absolute favorite food. I love it.
Really?
Like I yes.
So it's your
Especially the
okay.
barbecue.
If I told you to rank your favorite street food, like give me a top one, what would you give me?
Okay, pizza.
Okay.
Like this is like the first one. Um, okay, some sort of like burger, like any like sandwich, kind of a sandwich.
Okay.
Chicken crispy one, we could say, and I could say like the French tacos that you were talking about. This is like I love it. The
Okay.
third
So
one.
third. Okay. So number one you told me is pizza. Number two is any kind of sandwich. I assume.
Yeah,
Not any kind of
most probably
like a subway,
crispy chicken,
like a subway
like
kind
this
of
one.
sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay. And third is like tacos you told me. What about like fourth and
Yes.
fifth?
Oh, let's say fourth is gonna be like shawarma.
Okay.
Um, and about the fifth one, let me think. I think it's going to be like, you know, that I do not remember the name, but you know that when you just like mix like the French fries with like crispy chicken and with a lot of sauce. You know, I don't remember the name.
Is it poutine?
I don't remember. Like, do you guys have it in Morocco? Like, you're going to have like French fries in the box, like mixed with a lot of sauce, barbecue,
Yes,
let's
it's called
say
poutine.
mayonnaise.
It's called poutine. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on,
Yeah,
let me
and
show
some
you.
crispy chicken. Yeah.
We don't
Okay,
have
show
it.
it to me.
We don't. I think we have it, but it's not familiar here. It's not familiar to
Oh,
have it.
we
Okay,
have.
let me share with you what you're
What
talking
about?
about right now. Okay, I think you're
Okay.
talking about this. The only reason I know of this because of XQC, because it's very famous in Canada where they live. It's called poutine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see it. I cannot see it. Are we okay? Are we sure? Yeah, this one. Yes. Yes.
Exactly. So,
I love it.
very nice. It is very
Like I
nice. But
yes.
I don't know. It wouldn't like
Not
make me like. It wouldn't make my stomach full. I wouldn't like eat it if I'm hungry. I would only eat it like just for fun, not to
uh-huh.
to fill my hunger. Not exactly. But for me, to be
So
honest, I kind of agree with you with the pizza. No, 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 not the pizza. Hold on. The what's
not
it
the pizza.
called? The what's it called? I forgot the name. Calzone. You know the calzone? Calzone.
Ah, I know it. Yes. I know it. Yeah. We have it here,
Let me
but with
show it
different
to you.
name.
Yes, let me show it to you.
Okay. You told me about it in like a lot
Can you see
before.
it? Can you see it?
No, I still cannot see it.
Once. Hold on.
Okay.
It's this one. All these ones. If you see them. Can you see them?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know it. Yes.
It's
We
kind
have it
of like
here.
an
I love it.
inverted pizza. It's like an inverted pizza because it's made up literally of like pizza ingredients. All that. You
Yes.
just close it like a
We call
lid.
it half moon. We call it half moon.
What?
Half moon. Half
Half
moon.
moon. Like Miss Muhammad.
Yes. Yes. Because
Okay.
it looks like that.
Yeah, it shapes yeah like a loon. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is actually my number one pick to be honest. Secondly, I would
Okay.
pick pizza.
Okay.
Third would be tacos. Ooh, okay. But it depends though. It depends.
Depends on
Okay,
what.
let's go. It depends on like the ingredients.
Like what?
If it's like the tacos is made of like the salmon, like the salmon, oof, that is Actual top tier. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I've never
Salmon
tried this one
fish.
before.
Salmon fish. Salmon fish.
I've never tried tacos with salmon before.
It's very nice. I didn't try it
Oh,
like specifically with tacos, but I tried it with panini. You know panini? You don't know panini? Oh my god,
no? What?
that's
Like, can you type it?
hell
Type
no.
it. Type it. Let me see. Okay, I think
Panini.
you guys have different stuff.
It's just like grilled, like sandwich.
We call it different thing here.
What do you call it?
Like we call just like toast, grilled toast.
No, toast is this. This is what toast looks like. This is what a toast
Yeah,
is. This is
but
not
you know
toast.
what? We
This
call
no,
it
it's
that
not toast.
here. No.
This is called
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
grill.
know. Okay,
Especially
let
like
me.
this
Okay.
one. You see this one over here? And this one over here? Those are paninis.
Yes,
This one is just
they
like a
call it
grill
here.
sandwich. Hmm?
They call it here well toast. Like here in Egypt, when you're going to have the menu, they call it well toast. But they come out just like less like this one. I've tried this one before,
So
like a lot during breakfast.
okay, so this actually is my number five. Okay, and number three.
Really?
Okay, yes, this is my number five. Number three, I would pick, as I said, tacos, French tacos. And number four, I don't know. Hold on. What is number four?
Yes.
Number four. Where is number four?
Think
Ooh,
about it.
I'm
What?
sorry for saying this, but it's actually burger, like chicken burger specifically.
I love burgers.
McDonald's chicken burger. Although I didn't have it for a long time because of obvious reasons, but when I used to have it back in the days, it was actually very nice. I'm not gonna lie. It was like chicken burger.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm talking about like the big tasty. You know, I'm not talking about like the
Yeah, I
small
love
ones.
the sauce. Yes, 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 I know. I know
And
what you're talking
also,
about.
yes, the big. I don't know what they call it in Egypt. Do they have like a specific name for it, or do they call it like a big tasty too?
We call it big tasty, but the sauce itself, we call it yeah, we call it big tasty sauce, and we have it like packaged, like in a bottle, like in a separate bottle.
Yeah. Anyway, so there is two types of like chicken sandwiches. There's like the regular chicken sandwich. It's also good.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. It's really, really good. It's really, really, really. I'm not. I cannot
but
address
not
this
good as
properly.
like
Yes, but I prefer the bigger one because simply it's bigger. That's the only reason why. But
yeah,
in terms of taste, the other one is actually like very nice. Actually,
yeah,
the other, the smaller one is more tastier, I guess, than the bigger one. To be honest.
yes. But when you're hungry, you're not going to care about
Yeah.
that. You care about the size. Okay, I
Yes.
want to eat that
So
one.
so the smaller one is called mac chicken, I assume, and the
I
bigger
think
one
so.
is called big tasty. Yeah,
Big
the
tasty.
bigger one is
Yeah.
called big tasty. That's pretty much it.
Oh, okay. Speaking of food, oh my God. Okay.
Are you hungry, by the way?
Yeah, I think I'm going like to order something right now because of you.
I mean, me too. I'm not gonna lie, me too. Like I'm really, really hungry, and sadly, I don't carry money with me right now, so I have to go home and then go out to go something.
Order it. Make it like delivery. Do not wait. Do
Okay,
not
okay,
go
do
outside.
delivery for it here for a specific like joint, if you could say. You know what I'm talking about?
Ah,
A specific
yeah, yeah,
joint,
yeah.
a specific shop. I don't know if they do like delivery for it. I have to look that up. I don't know.
To go there.
Yeah, I have to. I have to. And also like
Ah,
my card is like I don't think I can like order with my card because it's not it doesn't like so doesn't support online pay
okay.
because it's a
Don't you
credit
have
card.
talabat? Don't you have talabat?
We have global.
Oh, okay.
But
But it's not
well,
like.
I think I can pay with my card right now because it's a Moroccan service, you know, not like international service.
Ah, okay.
I think
And I
I
think
think yeah maybe that's very much it.
you're going to try it out. Just try it.
Yeah. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like say. goodbye to you because it's time. It's actually time. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for the conversation we had today. It was very insightful, very nice.
So,
I enjoyed
yeah,
talking to you as I always do.
me too. It
And
was, thank you. It was really
I'm
good.
gonna
I love it.
go right away to the bike, my motorbike. I'm gonna ride it as fast as I can. Hopefully, not have an accident in the way. Hopefully, and
Just
then
take care.
yes, and then I'm gonna devour the thing I'm gonna buy. Like I'm actually gonna eat
Yeah,
it. Yes.
I'm
So
excited for you.
thank you. Thank you so much, Yara, for being present today. Have a good day,
Thank
or have a good night,
you
I
too.
should say, because I think it's like midnight
Midnight
everywhere.
here. Yes.
Yeah. So, bye bye.
Bye bye. Have a great day.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.